hilarious. I met her in Hawaii at the festival, and I want you to meet her too. So I'm waiting for her to come on. Anyway, thanks for being here, and I'm going to get Amy on soon. We're waiting for Amy Miller, guys. Give it up for Amy Miller. Here she comes.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Holding up. You know, I'm in New York City, the thick of it. You're in LA?
Yes, I am in LA. And
My daughter's there.
What?
My daughter's there. She's 18. She moved there to become an actress.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that. That's cool. How's she doing?
She's okay. She's keeping busy with TikTok.
Oh, yeah, that's important. Everybody's on, even Dolly Parton.
Yeah. I mean, I got it, but I didn't really do it yet. My daughter told me I was very cringe, so I didn't finish it. So I had a video idea, and one daughter said, do it for sure. And the other one's like, the 14-year-old's like, don't do that. So.
Well, moms are always cringe when you're young, right?
I know. Yeah, for sure. I'm in a 1-bedroom. My husband and I got back together after being a little separated.
Oh.
Yeah, so we didn't know this was going to happen, and we're waiting for a 2-bedroom in the building, but it's not ready yet. So we're in a 1-bedroom with all his boxes. It looks like a storage closet, and and we have a teenage daughter, so that's like, add that to the mix. But we're actually getting along. It's actually really nice. So it's weird. He goes out all day, and I go out to the park. I walk around Central Park a lot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is not on purpose, but Adam, I think someone's at the door. Why? Why would someone be at the door right now? We're quarantined. Leave us alone. Someone knocked on the door. Oh, what? This is exciting. It's a package. Okay. They were knocking. What is
Wash it down. Wash it down.
Is it for me or you? Oh, something for me. Okay, that's exciting. Sorry about that. Didn't want to answer the door.
You want to be really daring and open it online? No, I'm kidding.
No.
London. So how are you keeping busy every day? This has been a while now.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been pretty busy. I mean, I'm doing a lot of kind of stuff like this and online shows. I did a corporate show last week, which is so funny. And just taking care of a lot of shit that I've been putting off for months, you know, just tedious tasks and just working on my website, trying to get my house together. Yeah, cooking a lot, ton of cooking. A lot of movies and TV shows, of course.
Like what? What are you watching these days?
Well, this is embarrassing, but I just started Love is Blind the other day.
Oh yeah? How are you liking it?
I'm obsessed. It's
really?
Yeah.
I didn't get into it yet.
It's incredible. I mean, I didn't know the journey I was going to be taken on. I thought that they were like stuck in this house for the whole time, but it gets pretty wild. I love it. And yeah, I've been staying up late and watching that. And then we've been watching all the P.T. Anderson movies, which has been pretty cool. So I think we're on The Master tonight. Yeah, I don't know. Just
I'll tell you this, for introvert, anybody who's introverted or has done comedy and really doesn't go out until the nighttime anyway, I feel like there's no real stretch. You know what I mean? Like, I'm an extrovert, but I need a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
I need that downtime. But also now we're universally going to have things that everyone understands. It's not going to just be a local thing. It's like, unfortunately, we have material that everyone's going to understand. Everyone knows what Tiger King is. Everyone knows whatever's on Netflix now. So your material is like endless right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to want to talk about it when this is over. We'll see. I mean, I don't know.
I feel like I want to know, like, everybody's like summer vacation. Like, how did you, how did you get through it? That type of thing. Did you get the virus? Did you not get it? Stuff like that.
Knock on wood, I haven't gotten it yet. But yeah, I'm definitely, I need a lot of downtime and I like being at home, but this is a stretch. This is a lot. I mean,
Bye.
I don't know. It would be cool to like go to the movies or something, like anything.
Oh,
Fucking Red
yeah.
Robin. I don't know.
Yeah.
I miss
Are you getting
restaurants.
out at all? Are you getting out? Because I get out every day, but I don't know what you're doing. Are you afraid? Are you not afraid? Or what?
I mean, like I go to the store and stuff, and like I've
Hi,
taken a couple
Katie.
walks. I had to drive to my mom's house, which is just a couple hours away to deliver groceries to her. That was really nice, just to like be in the car, like get alone
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah,
But yeah, for the most part, I've been staying in.
right.
I feel like it's my civic duty.
Yeah, yeah. No, I understand. I'm keeping distance from people. I'm just going to the grocery store and I go to the fruit stand a lot. There's no line. It's
Oh
cheap
yeah,
as can be. It's so cheap in New York City. I don't know if you know, there's fruit stands all over the place.
yeah.
And yeah, and now I walk there. I get my fruit. I didn't eat for 2 days straight just now. I wanted to just completely do like a shutdown on my body.
How
Yeah,
come?
I just felt very toxic. I was gaining so much weight. I was eating too much. It was like
Mm,
I didn't feel good about anything anymore. My digestion was awful. I had
yeah.
to do a reset, and I fasted. I fasted before, and I fasted for 21 days once at a retreat on water alone. It's crazy, I know, but
Yeah.
there were benefits to it too because I got rid of a lot of ailing things that were happening, and a lot of injuries got healed. So I did that. My husband was on board. He did it too. So I just broke it early. Like I couldn't go another day because this year I was on so many different kinds of antibiotics. I think I had this coronavirus in January.
Okay.
Pretty sure I had it.
Dead.
What?
I'm glad you're not dead.
Yeah, thanks. No, I felt like I was gonna die. There's no question. Like I was in bad shape. I had a cough that wouldn't go away for 2 months. I finally begged the doctor for prednisone. It's a steroid, and oh my God, it's the only thing that helped my cough go away. But
Nice.
my
Well,
fever was high. I never get high fever. My fever was really high. And I went to four different doctors. They said, it's not the flu. We don't know what this is. They said, we don't know what this is.
yeah.
So I was like, now I'm putting two and two together. And I'm like, I think I had the coronavirus. So now I feel kind of not as fearful to go out. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm almost like with antibodies now. If they tested me with antibodies, I'd probably be able to give blood. I'm going to try to test that out soon.
Okay. Well, how many people did you kiss in that time in January?
It's my husband,
And
I think. No.
then you got separated after that when you gave
No,
birth.
no, no. It was before that.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, please ask away.
So, for those of
Your
you who don't
show.
know, I met Amy. She's hilarious. I met her at the Hawaii Aloha Comedy Festival,
Yep.
and I loved you. I loved you. You were
Oh, thanks.
hilarious. Yeah,
That's sweet.
hilarious. And then
Yeah.
we went out for a drink, and then I was so that was one of the most tired I think I've been in a very long time. Maybe I
Uh-huh.
was getting over some virus or something. I don't know. I was so tired that night that when you asked me a question, remember the question you asked me, and then I answered the question, and I was like, until 2 days later, I'm like, wait, what was my conversation? Oh my God, that's not what I meant. So like it was like a really I'll explain because people are probably confused.
Sure.
You asked you asked me, do you remember this? You asked me, do I
I
think
don't
women
remember
are
what I remember what we were talking about, but I don't remember what I
yeah,
asked
yeah,
you.
yeah. Do you think women are funny? And I'm like, well, some women aren't funny.
Oh,
Now that we
I would never ask somebody that because I just
no,
assume.
no, no,
I
you finish my sentence for me because I you asked me a question or I asked you a
yeah,
question. I think I asked you a question and you
yeah.
answered it that way. And then I realized, oh my God, I love women comics. Like I
I
love.
hope so since you
Yeah,
are.
of course. No, no, no. I love women. Why do you think I got into comedy? I love women comics. I mean, I love the whole idea that women do comedy. The only thing I didn't like, which I thought you had a good perspective on, was I'm like, oh, like when a comic, does all like profanity jokes and whatever, and you're like, yeah, well, men have been doing it for years, and when a woman does it, it's kind of liberating, and that was a good perspective for me. I never.
Also, everybody does it at the beginning for the most part. Not everybody, but many comics in the first couple few years. Like that's kind of where you end up going, because it's easy and fun to write about, but it's also like you feel like it's shocking or something.
Right. But anyway, yeah. So I mean, I saw that as a different perspective, and I was like, actually, really happy that I heard another perspective because I never thought of
Oh,
it that
good.
way. Yeah.
I'm always willing to offer my opinion on women in comedy.
So, like just random questions, like when did you get started and who inspired you, if anybody inspired you? Was it a dare to go on stage, stuff like that?
Oh, well, when did I start? I started in 2010. It was kind of a fluke. I don't know. A friend just kind of like dared me to go to an open mic. I mean, you can go into Apple Podcasts, search my name. I've probably told this story 200 times on podcasts that are out there, but yeah, it was just kind of I don't know. I was having a hard time like in my life, and I wanted to get over my stage fright. It wasn't something I thought I would stick with, but it's been almost 10 years, so.
Was there a career path that you were going towards before comedy?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be a social worker, and now I don't know, maybe now's the time to go back to it.
You're not quitting comedy.
No, I'm not quitting, but I have no work right now, so it's a little crazy. But I feel hopeful.
Yeah, I do too. What do you think the next? When do you think people are going to start to feel less fear and more like, okay, I'm fine, everything's getting better? Unless there's a vaccine, how are people going to get out of that fear?
I don't know. I really don't know. I guess if there's not a vaccine, then maybe if we have any information on whether you can like get it more than once or what the chances are, because if we get through this cycle where it's like, oh, I'm young enough and healthy enough that I probably won't die from it, or there's enough um there's enough ways it can be treated, so it's not like a huge fear. Like, I really don't know. I mean, we'll see. But yeah, we don't even know. Like you're saying, you had it in January. Like, could you get it again? We don't fucking know.
Well, I
Uh,
think it may have mutated to a different strain because I wasn't feeling 100% the last 3 weeks. So it's getting slow. But then again, it's allergy season in New York with pollen and hay fever. You
yeah,
don't know. You sneeze, you're like, oh no. Your throat's itchy and you're like, oh no. But it could really be an allergy.
yeah.
So,
Who
yeah.
knows? I have no idea. It doesn't help that there's like apocalyptic fucking rain in LA all the time now too.
I know you guys never get rain, right? And now you have.
Yeah, I mean, there was a drought for like 25 years in
I
California.
know.
Last 3 years. I mean, that's not an exaggeration. Literally 25 years, and then the last 3 years, it's been like it just rains all the time. It's like a normal part of our life, which is great. I mean, except for the global warming part, it's it's
Well, it's
nice.
making it easier to stay inside, that's for sure.
Yes, I know it's fucking pouring right now. It's insane. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go out there anyway, but yeah, it certainly helps.
Yeah. So, do you think that certain, I don't know all the clubs in LA, but I was just there. I was there before Hawaii. The Improv, Comedy Store, of course. How do you think they're going to hold up as far as staying in business? Do you think that I mean, there are some that might not make it in New York. I don't know about LA.
I have no idea. I mean, privately, I have a small list of not in LA, but is that true? I have a small list of comedy clubs nationally in my head that I'm like, you know
Uh,
what? If you don't make it, that's fine. Just, shitholes owned by terrible men. But
oh, really?
I don't know. I don't know what the clubs in LA are going to do. I mean, I hope that, like, there's enough comics that will help out. I mean, if you
Yeah.
just think of the number of like wealthy people that came out of those clubs and like wouldn't be where they are today. I
That
hope
would
that
be fun.
help. I hope that small business loans will help. I don't know. I'm trying to be as hopeful as I can. It was like a fun, 6 months to a year for me because I was working in LA a lot. So I hope none of those clubs go away because I like to work. But who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah. So, but you sound really hopeful. You look like you also have it together. You're not like a wreck.
I'm not a wreck. I mean, there's not really much that we can do, So I feel like when you're surrounded by, like, when something so overwhelming is happening that you have absolutely no way to improve or control, then, I mean, there's not really much you can do but, like, hope for the best, I mean,
Mm. There's a lot
So,
of learning. What?
I mean, so many of us deal with like regular norm amounts of depression in our regular life that it's like, okay, well, this isn't something I can like get therapy out of, or medicate my way out of. It's bigger than me, and so I mean, obviously, I worry about it, but I try to like limit my time consuming news, and just do little things to like just really take it day by day. Truly, I mean, that's really cliche, but there's just
No, I
nothing
know.
we can do. So
I
help
know.
other